So I'm here with Chris Packham at the Blue Earth Summit 2025. Hi, Chris.
Hello.
You've just come off stage and we've been talking about EcoTalk. Can you tell me how it aligns with your vegan principles for showing compassion to animals and also changing your mobile network with rewilding?
Yeah, I think it all sort of segues together, really. So I'm working with Dale Vince, who's a very famous plant-based advocate, of course. He runs Forest Green Rovers, and they've got the organic pitch, and it's all vegan food and everything else. And Dale's really good on that account, and we've been mates for a long time, and we share views, obviously, about animal welfare issues. We're going to be out protesting on Sunday about a welfare issue together, actually, and Dale's constantly, behind the scenes investing in undercover investigations. He did the thing about salmon farms and various other things. When it comes to EcoTalk, it's more about welfare in terms of providing a healthy environment for things to live. And we know that we've got a biodiversity crisis out there. We're losing lots of species, we're losing valuable habitats. And we know that rewilding is an important conservation tool, and it's one that's been tried and tested and works. So Dale got hold of some land. It's gone into a charitable trust, as it were, and then the profits of this go to pay for the management of that. And basically, it needs managing because we want to create a rich mosaic of habitats in each of the places that we've got to encourage the maximum number of species to be secure there and for those landscapes to be resilient. And it's not stopping. We're constantly looking at acquiring more and more sites. And we'll be expanding. Ultimately, the larger the area you've got, the more difference you can make. So, and all of the profits that are going into the phone company are going into this project, which is great because it gives people the capacity to do something really simple. We're absolutely wedded to our phones, obviously. We just think, we'll just pay this person. But really, if you pay that money into something positive, you've made a real difference.
100%. And this is unique for the UK.
Yeah, it's the only service that we've got like this in the UK. It's got the best coverage, which is brilliant in terms of reach, as it were. So you're not sacrificing anything by doing this, but you're making an ethical and moral choice to put the money that you spend, the profits of that, into something positive, rather than some of the mobile phone companies that splash it all over the front of Formula One cars and perpetuate the fossil fuel industry. So we don't want any of that, do we, in this time of crisis? So it's a typical Dale idea, how can we fix something which is easily accessible to lots of people, will make a positive difference, is easy and works?
Yeah.
And you know what it's like with his renewable energy and all of those things that he's implemented there, it works. And EcoTalk is working.
And ideally, we want people to maybe even come and see this site and walk through it and see the nature.
I should have said public access is part of it. These are not secret, locked up areas where no one can go apart from Chris and Dale on a Sunday afternoon. Yeah. So in fact, we've got an event that we're running next week where we've got the local community coming. So it's the first time we're doing it, so we will expand this, but we're doing it, and we've got all the people in the local area. We've invited them. We're asking them to come along. We're going to show them what we're doing. They're very enthusiastic. Some of them are working on in our team already. They're monitoring the sites. They're monitoring the cameras we've got up to see which wildlife is there. They're helping collate some of the baseline studies of which species are there. And they're really excited and on board. So we're doing an event for them next week, actually, which is the first that we're doing. But that's going to be the first of many. And from my point of view, what I like about a mobile phone network is its capacity to communicate. So people are talking to one another, but we can communicate with them. And I want to send them, positive messages about the way that their money's being spent when it comes to nature recovery. And that's going to be part and parcel of the way the technology works going forward.
Congratulations, great idea, and great to see you being part of it.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm really keen, and I like Dale. He's a doer. He's a do-it-yourself sort of person, and that really suits me. I've never sat around waiting for anyone else to do something. If the job needs doing, my mum used to say, do it yourself.
Indeed. Thanks.
All right. Thank you.